Why am I starting a YouTube channel? I never thought I'd be ever doing this and showing fishing spots around where I love fishing, and I normally keep it a bit of a secret. But I'm actually trying to help out Wyndham. It's a small town, it's a dying town. I mean, there's so much history in this town. It was back in the late 1800s. It was the start of the gold rush era, and towards Halls Creek. The population used to be like 6,000-7,000 people back then, and I think at the moment we'll be lucky to be under 1,000 people. So what I'm trying to do is put Wyndham back on the map, so people can come here and enjoy, especially the fishing. The countryside is absolutely amazing. So it's been slowly deteriorating over the years. So this is the reason why I've started a YouTube channel up, to do my part, just to try and help out a poor, small dying town. Hopefully, it might entice a couple of people to stop in Wyndham and go fishing, and if that does that, well, I've done my part. Well, it's time to pull up for the day. Not a bad day, a lot of small fish, that wasn't too bad. But the Ord River, it's a beautiful country around here again. Not as spectacular like the CROC or anything, but there's crocs everywhere, there's a lot of wildlife. It's kangaroos all the way along the bank. I'll see if I can get some footage on the drone with that. But yeah, it's not too bad at all. It's all fresh water, the tide's gone out now. So I'll pull up, and I reckon just over here, a bit of shade from this hill. So I reckon I'll park up in the middle here. When I do look for a camp, actually, I try not to stay around the creek's mouths or anything like that. I'll try and stay in the open water, so there's a fair bit of distance between me and the bank. Reason why, getting bitten alive by mozzies and that, so, and try and get a bit of breeze out here. So I have got a generator and a fan, but yeah, you still don't want to get bitten alive by mozzies and sandflies. So I'll camp somewhere around just here, I reckon, straight out in the middle. All right guys, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, my wonderful viewers. It's a beautiful morning. I've got a coffee in my hand, just sitting back and relaxing. The sun's coming up. It's beautiful. But I thought I'd share an experience with you last night. I was downloading my SD cards just to my laptop, just to yeah, clear some of the footage off there. And when I was talking to, well, talking to the bird, there we go. When I had the bird actually fly down on the bow of the boat yesterday, and I was taking footage of it, right next to me, I had a 16-foot croc. And that croc is that's not a joke. That's a big croc. I didn't even see the croc. I was too busy looking at the bird and trying to film the bird. And it wasn't until when I looked at the footage, I seen him sitting there, and he was only 2.5 meters away. It's pretty crazy. Like at the end of the footage, I think I seen his tail go down, and that was it. But I thought he was swimming through. I didn't realize he was actually just sitting there. It shows you how conniving these big crocs are, and how stealth. Like, I'm normally pretty aware to all this, and I missed that yesterday. Him just sitting there. But something that close, like being 2 meters off your bow, right next to you, it's pretty daunting. It's yeah, it's a little bit of a wake-up call on how aware you have to be around this area, I mean, that's right through the Kimberleys, the Northern Territory. I mean, they're just prehistoric animals. They're amazing creatures. But I was very lucky, he left me alone. Trying to say hello to this fella. Hopefully the sun's not getting in the way, but he's not a bad sized croc, that one. Yeah, the crocs have been eating it. As I was explaining this morning about that croc yesterday, when the bird landed on the front of the boat, I've actually just come back to this creek to see where I was sitting and if he was just going to swim past me or is he having a look. There's a good chance he is actually having a look at me. I'll show you why. The sun might be a bit glary here. I'll just spin around. So the creek behind me, just here at the back, I don't know if you can see the snag comes right around on this corner here with a lot of weed. I was parked on the other side of that, so he's either come down this way along the bank over here and actually gone over that tree and sat right there next to me on the boat. So he was checking me out. Now that's pretty crazy. So it wasn't him just swimming through, he was having a look. I'm actually going to leave this creek. Got a bad vibe after that, so I didn't catch too many fish here in a way. But there is a fair bit of bait action, everything on the surface at the moment. But yeah, so this is about, well, this is be about 52 nautical miles from Wyndham. So hang on, I'll just spin you around. There's a bit of surface on the action on the surface here. I'd say that's all tarpon feeding on smaller fish. Yeah, it's definitely tarpon. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so about 52 nautical miles from Wyndham to get here. So it took me, I had really good weather, so about 2 hours and 45 minutes to get here. It is a long haul, but if it does blow up, it can be an absolute mission. Again, there's sandbars, rock bars you've got to watch, and you've got to know what's going on. Yeah, if I wouldn't do it if I didn't know the area, but it is another hidden little secret what's out of Wyndham. It's yeah, fresh water's pumping all the way down from Kununurra. Okay, I've left the back there, and I've just come up to where I was yesterday. I was standing on the where that log is up on the bank. I I was standing up on that point. You can see it's getting washed away. Like actually part of it's fallen already, so that was pretty dangerous yesterday doing that. But I'm not sure, we'll see how we go. We'll give it a cast. Here we go. I thought I was actually into a little mud bank. There's only another small one. Come here, mate. The current is pumping. Beautiful little fish. Ooh, good release. There we go. Ah, little fish. Oh, yeah, little bugger. Using the current. He's not jumping. Could be a catfish. He's dogging it down. Oh no, it's about. Nice. Nice little Barra. Put them up in front of you. Beautiful fish. Okay. Just bring him in. Hopefully, without even touching the fish, we'll get him off. Always helps when you leave the hook release guns out the front of the boat. Okay, mate. Thank you for coming. Working out to the mouth of the creek of the Ord River. So caught enough small fish. Well, I'm not that far out yet, but there's quite a few snags and everything around here. Bit of a back eddy here too, so we'll have a look, see if there's any fish. You can actually see the tide coming in now, the dirty water, and they're just foaming up a bit at the front here. So we're into the salt and the fresh. Hopefully it'll bring a few fish on. Here we go. The Barra actually starting to be more silver without a black top. He's still got a black tail. Hey. Going off, little bugger. Alright, mate. See if he swallowed that lure. Straight in. Beautiful. Jeez. He was hungry. Okay, mate. Oh, sorry. Rehook you. Beautiful. Maybe still. Whoops. He's probably about a 60cm Barra. You can go straight in. Beautiful. Go fishing anywhere around Wyndham it's very unlikely you'll see another boat. I mean, weekends you'll get a few people come over, but it's nothing like the Northern Territory where you got boats that's piled up on top of each other and trying to fish one creek, you know. You have this all to yourself. Like, I'll just spin around a bit and, you know, there is not one other person here. The only downside of it is if you're in trouble, it's going to take some time to get some help. There is sea search and rescue that comes through. You can register and everything through them. So, but it'll take a long time for them to get to where you are. Alright, back into the fishing. Well, you can see I've come further out towards the mouth now. The water's changed, but it is a bit of a greeny colour coming out of this little creek. But as that tide pushes up, that'll change, that'll get dirty as well. Yeah. Another barra. Again, it's only a small one, but still, it's a barra. Nice little Barramundi, yellowtail, saltwater barra. That will be perfect. Beautiful. Oi! Good fish. I'll put the active target on just to see what's going. And I could see there was a couple just lurking about there. Nice fish. Alright, see if I can. Oh, great fish. Alright, definitely the biggest one for the trip. Awesome. Let's get these hooks out. See if I can get in front of the nose there on the right hand side. Yep, there we go. Oh, nice. Awesome. Oh, he's just come off. Now we're right up in the salt. We're at the mouth of the Ord, just off a offshoot. Water's pretty clean, just in a little feeder creek. Once I head out, it gets really dirty water, but the tides are getting a bit better, so hopefully we'll get a decent saltwater barra. And we caught a lot of small fish, like 68, but we want a big fish. Oh, the sandflies are so thick. Guys here, I want to get out and move the boat and drive around a bit and see if I can blow them out. Absolutely crazy. Alright, I'm back out in the Ord again now. Got out of the creek where I camped up last night, which the water was a lot cleaner, but there was bugger all barra in there. So pulled up to this little spit. See how we go. Can't go barrelless on the last day. And another small one, but it's still a Barramundi.
All right, mate. We'll see you later.
That's the Ord River done. Beautiful country again. Quite a few fish, a lot of small fish, but it doesn't matter. That's still fishing. You can't get all the big ones all the time, but a very enjoyable 2 days. Okay, then we've only got 2 more rivers left, which is the King River and the Forest. I'm actually starting to get a bit late on the season to head up to these rivers, so it's either going to be really hard fishing or I might be able to get a few, so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure which river I'll fish next, but stay tuned and keep watching these episodes and you'll find out. Please smash the thumbs up button and subscribe. That'll help it in a long way. And I just want to thank all the viewers out there who are watching. Much appreciated. Okay guys, see you later.